Noon. We got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. It is not noon, Christine. It's noon? Oh boy. Hey everybody. Woo! It's noon. Who knew? Christine, not me. All right. Welcome to Festool Live. It's Friday, right, Minnie?
You bet.
And I've just been informed it's 12 noon. All right, here we go. Let's introduce the room. On the board, everybody's back. It's Christine. Behind the camera, we have Chris, the unit, Cybert. Say hi, Chris.
Hello.
Wave. Good man. All right, on the line, we have Brent. Welcome back, and he'll answer all your questions. Don't forget to check out on YouTube the build series. It's always awesome. On the board, we have... Woo! Back by popular demand, Minnie. All right, now, whew, boy, we got a little bit of a competition contest for you. We have a new mascot in the house. Someone brought Minnie this beauty this week. He's made out of 100% plastic. Okay, it's our new mascot here at Festool Live. We're trying to figure out a name. I have a couple of names picked, okay? I think possibly Bones, or because the skeleton's on the outside, I think we should call him XO. But Minnie thinks Sparky Jr.
Or Skelly Sparky.
Or Skelly Sparky. Okay, so in the comments, let us know what your choice for our new mascot. He's got the Festool collar on, our new mascot's name. All right, cool. Minnie, that means he's got to be here every week.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
We good?
Yep.
And I have found out, Minnie told me he glows in the dark too. Mm-hmm. Isn't that wicked cool? All right, so, whew, I said it earlier, episode 192. And it's about, we did a promo video on this earlier this week, didn't we, Unit? Okay, and I told you it's about the new fall offerings for the new Systainers, Sortainers, combis, and the new Sis-rack. But I'm gonna cover some other things because I wanna show you how this implements in the what? System. All right, so as we go through this, I have a real chip on my shoulder. And that chip is when somebody comes up to me and says, Sedge, big deal, it's just a box. Aha! No, it's not. It is so much more. And I'm gonna hopefully cover that with you today. We have gone through different generations here for, oh my goodness gracious, forever. We have the classics, the T-locks, and now generation 3. I have them all in here. I can cover that if you want, all right? But it's more than just the box. I'll probably say that 100 times. I heard early on, back in the early 2000s, oh, that's Festool. They have those fancy cases. Well, guess what? Now everybody has those fancy cases. Because you know what? People understand now. Contractors, tradespeople, enthusiasts, everybody's. It is a time saver. And the reason it's a time saver, it's your organization. Yeah, it looks cool. But it also saves you a boatload of time because everything's organized. And hopefully today I prove that to you. So this week, something happened where I thought back to 2004. I was on a job site and I was going in with my business partner Mikey. We were doing an install and the owner of the business, a customer, said, "What's that?" And I said, "Oh, that's the Festool system and these are the cases that they come in." He goes, "That's amazing." And he said, "Hey, what's that?" And he pointed to the dust extractor. I go, "Oh, that's a dust extractor. If I need to whip out the jigsaw for a scribe or anything, I'm gonna be dust free." And he went, "Oh my God, I know." He said this to us. And Mikey said, "Stop demonstrating this stuff." Okay? But the customer said something, goes, "I hired the right guys." And that to us, that whole evening of installing, and Mikey, if you're watching, that was our all-night install. It was supposed to be 2 hours, it turned it into 8. But it was amazing because that felt really good. And Mikey says, see, I told you we bought the right stuff. So this week, somebody mentioned something to me. He was at a trade show. It was Mike B, one of our utility players, great guy in marketing. And he said to me, he said, Sedge, he goes, I heard this the other day. A general contractor said, see that guy over there? He's got all Festool. That's a professional. That's the guy I want as a sub because he's going into one of my homes to do work and my name is on it. So it creates a professional look for you tradespeople out there, but also it is organization. So I'm going to get down off my Systainer soapbox and start talking about the new stuff. Now, as I go through this, I'm going to show you why, but I'm going to show you some of the technical things. And I'm also going to show you, when I say technical things, yes, it's just not a plastic box, okay? I'm going to show you what works and what I have found out over the last 4 or 5 months, what doesn't work. Because I have a lot of these here in the shop. Okay, you can see the Systainer wall, right? Everybody knows the Systainer wall, right? The Sis wall. But I have something similar at home. And what my first thought process is, can I integrate some of the stuff I have into this? And that's a yes and no question. So I'm going to cover that today. What's the difference between the 3-drawer Systainer and the older 3-drawer? Can I fit this type of box into the new box system and all of that? So as we start, I think, let's go over here. Whew, this is the new Sis-combis. Sis, Systainer, system container. Aha. SYS is always for system. But combi means combination. See how I missed it? I was like, did Chris get that on film? I went, hey, check it out. Okay, there's 2 new Sis-combis. There is a 287 and a 337. Do you know how I know that? It says it right there. Okay, that's the difference. These are generation 3. And the combis have always had a drawer box system underneath. I'm going to open up this one because I believe it's empty. Okay, and up top, you have storage and a Systainer. Okay, and if you forget which one it is or what size on generation 3, you can see it right here if I whip it out. Okay, so it doesn't say 237 because this is a combi. But when you look at a traditional, let's go over here, this is a, see this? This is a 137. That's the difference. Where on the T-locks, we used to have Sys-1, Sys-2, Sys-3, Sys-4. And the way, I had to go find T-locks. These were out back. Okay, a Systainer 1 had 1 bar. This is a Systainer 3. It had 3 bars. 1, 2, 3. This is a Systainer 3 down here. 1, 2, 3. And you would count 4. There would be 4 bars there, and you would see them on the side. Now, the nice thing as we talk about Systainers, we haven't forgotten all those people. We're good with this, whether it's sandpaper or bits or anything. We make sure you're not left hanging. When you look at the bottom of these Systainers, now this is 2 generations innovated. We have these little tabs here. And what that's for is if somebody has a really old, I have to go find one of these in the house. Okay, there's very few of these. This is the old classic where we had these. Ow, we called them knuckle busters. But guess what? Even on generation 3, you could stack them and still lock them together. See that? So we haven't forgotten about you is what I'm getting at. The T-locks have the same thing right down below here. Okay, you can see where you can interlock them. All right, but the beauty that came with the T-lock, as I talk about innovation, if I needed something in the bottom or in the middle, I can open it up and get it right there. Okay, now I can't talk about everything we have to offer in, oops, let me unlock that, in the Systainer system, but I'm going to talk about, as I go around the room, different things we have, okay, and how they integrate. So, the first thing you're going to notice about the new drawer system is I'm going to go over it again at the end, is it doesn't have 2 little push buttons here to open it up. It's a tilt-in system. And you're going to see a grid system. And what fits in there as I put this back in, okay, are these boxes. And these boxes are the same boxes that work in the Sis-org system, which are the newer version in the 89 depth, okay, of generation 3, which has a little grid in them, and these have the grid that nestles in there, okay? So to point out what I do automatically when I get a combi like this is I pull out what? The insert, okay, and this has become my TPC. So I have my TPC up top. I can put all my chucks, batteries, and charging in here. And down below, all in one Systainer, I can put my auger bits, my tap cons, my accessory chucks right here. Okay, it's a place for everything and everything in its place. Woo! How was that, Christine? Pretty good? All right. Working it, working it. So those are the Sis-combis. I'll be talking more about the drawer system momentarily. All right, I think the biggest release this fall here in North America is this. This is the Sis-rack. There's two versions of it. In North America, we are now showing two offerings of this. One of them is the Sis-rack completely empty. Okay, and the other version is the Sis-rack, okay, with 6 empty versions of this unit here, the Sis-S small, okay, 76, and they're empty, but they come with the dividers that you can open up just like this, and you can make this longer or that shorter, however you want to do it. Okay, now, this is the first thing I thought about the Sis-rack because at home I have several of these Sis minis. Hopefully I'm not confusing yet, okay? And first thing I did, well, let's come over here again. Sorry, Chris. The beauty of the Sis-rack is it pops out. It's spring loaded and locks in, okay, so that doesn't come out. So I thought, wow, as I pop one of these out, watch, I'll put it in, and I'll see how it locks in, I'll pop it out. I brought it, and I brought one from home on the Sis Mini, and I went, okay, it interlocks still right here in these two tabs, okay, and they still lock together. Let me look at this a little bit closer. It's the same depth, same height, same length, so what's the diff? All right, and I have these in a variety of really, say this is for my shaper station at home, okay, and I want to, before I went and got one of these, I wanted to think it through. Am I okay? We good?
We're good.
Okay.
It's me.
Oh, it's mini, okay. So I automatically grabbed one, brought it in, and I went, oh, it works. Well, the thing about it is it really doesn't lock in well. Here's the difference. You still have these little angles, little half dovetails back here, okay? That locks them, watch, together, okay? But you'll notice that these are flat or angled away. The new Systainer S actually has the little half dovetail there and there and there, all the way around, so when you push it in, it locks in, okay? But they still work in there, and there's two little opposing half dovetails in there that lock it in. You'll see, hopefully we can get in here, Chris, it's a spring steel back here. Can we see that? Okay, that's what is, whether I put it in this way or reverse it and put it in this way. Okay, now, this is fantastic for your truck, trailer, van, whatever, okay, because you can have these stacked up for storage or in the shop. And hear me out about this, because as soon as I saw this, I was floored. I went, oh my God, this is gonna be perfect. I could have had this in my van, right, when I was doing an install, and I go, oh look, my cabinet, Systainer, I could take it like this, pop it out. Look, I have it all in here, whether I have my little drawer screws, my pins, my Euro screws, my drawer screws, everything I need. And by the way, I don't have to take this. I just grab this. I'm heading up anyhow. I got my tool bag. I just put that in. That's all I have to carry. I don't have to bring a whole Systainer. All right? So it really, really works great. Look, I need these screws, and if I have different, like if I need hanging screws, whatever, I would have them in there. I get them all parsed out like this. And what I did yesterday, just because I'm going to keep this right here all the time, I'd label inside here. These labels don't come with it. I just label them myself. I'm a fanatic about it. But look, those are my, I want a quick grab. I need 3 1/8. I need these for my cabinets, 1.5 inches, right? For assembly. I just have that right there. Boom. And I labeled these, like I said, they don't come with it. Look, plastic pots. I have taken 3 small Systainers, old Systainer ones in the T-lock, and I'm starting to combine all my pots for if I need to do a quick repair. This is my Festool plastic stuff, okay? I have brushes in here, look. This is helping me organize my shop. I got knobs, T-nuts, and springs. Okay, I have that. And for me, it's also a place for everything and everything in its place, but it saves me so much time. Look, nuts and bolts, okay? And I actually took a bunch of time this week and started separating these. This is all the nuts and bolts that I have collected over time that I have found on the floor. I'm just kidding, okay? And I just put them in here. But sometimes it was a mishmash. And I had nuts and bolts over here, over here, over here. Now I'm putting them all in one place, and I got a quick read on it right here in the Sis-rack. Okay, so one version, completely empty, okay? And then you can get your S76s, right? Your small Systainers with the divisions, or you can get right here all of this, but they're empty. I have just placed stuff in it. Now there's 2 other new Systainer smalls, or I'm going to call them the new minis. All right, you have this one, which is clear, transparent. Okay, that's why we call it the I believe transparent All right, and you still have the partitions here that comes with it, but it's a quick read. Where is this good? I tricked this one out this week. Right, look, all my wire nuts when I'm going to do some electrical. I make sure I have my stuff. That goes in there. That's all I need to go up to the 3rd or 4th floor to do some work. What if I'm working at home and this is in my shop? Do I need this? Heck yeah. Guess what? I don't need to bring another Systainer or 2. I just say, hey, I just grab this, nice and compact. I'm walking it up. The next one is this, the Sis Uni. We've had these over the years. Yes, it's got the transparent top, so it's a quick look in. All right, and it's got this tray in here, and obviously I'm going to use it for this. My bit tips. I put in some bit tips today, my magnetics, my Festool handles that I can put my bit tips in. It's phenomenal. Okay, that's the new Sis Uni that fits in the Sis-rack, system rack. Got it? Systainer, system container. And these new ones also have that dovetail that locks it into the Sis-rack. Okay, totally backward compatible with everything we've come out with. So that's the Sis-rack. Those are the new Sis minis. One of the things I was looking, don't forget, this isn't new, but we've always had these. These are the toolboxes where the handle flips forward, back. It's kind of like what I was just using right here. So if I'm going up somewhere and I need to bring some screws, I can put these in there like this. Boom, boom. Rock and roll, put 2 or 3 mini Systainers in there and get the job done. I can use the tool bag. Everything locks to the top. And the nice thing about our system is there's several ways to get portable with it. And boy, when I was thinking this through, I kept saying, okay, I'll just do this, this, and this. And then all of a sudden I wake up in the middle and I go, oh my God, I can also show this and this and this. So when I first came to Festool, I used to see the, where are you? See, oh my God, I'm lost. Okay, I got too much going on in here. I used to hear this part of this dust extractor called out. It's called the Sis dock. And I go, what do we mean by that? And Christian said, anytime you see SYS, it's system, and it's called the system dock. And I go, yeah, it's a place I put the Systainers when I'm going to the job site. And he goes, hello? So to be portable, I could take what? I could take and the Sys dock is this. It's a place my hose stores on top. My Systainers go on top and lock in like this, okay? But I could take what? I'm using a Rotex, but I also have a storage container for my paper, all right? So it's a professional look. I'm going into somebody's house. I don't have 4 or 5 boxes of sandpaper with me. I have it all in a system container for the paper, and I have my Rotex, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I hope I have my Rotex in there. All right, and then I could take my bag and put it right on top. Now, if I think this through, okay, I can have a Sis-rack on the bottom. Say I'm going to do an install, I can have my Sis-rack, or I'm taking the Sis cart, system cart. I think we call it RB for rollerboard now, but it's a Sis cart. Okay, I have my what? My track saw. I have my cutting kit or my guide rail kit, and I could go to work with that. But if I think about it some more, I could put my Sis-rack on the bottom and have all my hardware for an install, all in those little containers. And it's a quick read, and I can be very, very efficient. When you become efficient, you become more productive. Did that sound good, Minnie?
It's all about the money, man.
Oh, and Minnie said it. When you're more productive, you make more what? Coin, and you can go on vacation more.
Oh, wow.
Unit, you like that? Yeah. All right, good. Okay. So, thinking things through, I thought, boy, this would make a great service cart. And the MW1000, of course, you know, it comes with the table, the side table. But I put this together, and a lot of people don't know this. There is a thing I'm working on that people don't realize about their MW1000. So hear me out on this, okay? Of course, I'm going to the job site, and this could be a permanent fixture in the shop, or on the van, you just roll it out. It could be your service card. Right away, you got your top rock, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You need some tunes on the job site, you know, while you're fixing that stuff, right? But then, let's look at this. We have, hello, I could take this out, bring it right up top, and what's this? It's my plier kit, and that came in a M112, okay? I have what? My CXS. On the bottom of that, what do I have? Let me take that out. I do have to take this apart so you understand where I'm getting at, okay? I have all my screwdrivers, hex keys, wrenches, and right here, what do I have? Well, look, the ratcheting set. So basically, this is a toolkit all on the MW1000. But what people don't realize, it all locks onto the cart. And look at this recess. What does that hold? Hey, check it out. A little storage area for the MW, for the Systainer S. So people don't realize all the different possibilities with this system until they start to get into it or watch a Festool live. So there you go. Did I do a good job on that one, Unit?
Yeah, that one.
Well, one of these days I might do this for a living. Okay. Okay, I covered the Sis cart. I covered the Sis dock. I covered the MW1000. I'm just kicking things out. But there's one more portable solution. And this is the Sis roll. Okay? It's a dolly. But there's a, can you imagine this being a service kit? Let's trick this out. I'm gonna take this. You know what happens when you fill these? They get heavy. Okay, I'm gonna put that on there. Look at that. I could leave this all together in the van and just roll it on the job site. Throw a few more things on there. Oh, wait a minute. A 3-drawer Sortainer. Look at this. This is the new Sortainer 3-drawer. Let me move this stuff up so we get it out of the way. Ooh, take that. It's got this strap here. I'm gonna move it up, snug it in there. Come on, take your time, Sedge. Look, lock it together. Look at all the storage you have. And you have all these parts here. You could store all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna go through this. This is the new 3-drawer Systainer. It tilts in, okay, real easy. These dividers come out. I'll show you that momentarily. And you are ready to rock and roll. You know what I would do with this? Very simply, I'd walk over here and grab a really good CXS 18. And boy, this makes an unbelievable install kit, work center for anybody in the trades, and you wheel it right out. Now, there's a reason I wanted to bring out the Sis roll. I can't tell you how many times I have shown this to people, and they go, does mine have that? Look at the very bottom. There's actually a drawer in the Sis roll.
Really?
Many you had no idea, did you? Look,
no idea.
Green means something. I pull it out, and that's where I store my extra what? My extra cords. Okay, because I can't tell you how many times I've been on the job site, and everybody listening who works on the job, tell me you forgot the cords in your shop, and you had to run back. Your Sis roll, you can put cords in there. Also on the Sis roll, you have these. They're replaceable. They're a consumable. That allows you to pull it up the stairs and not mar the stairs. These are non-marring strips. So there you go. There's your Sis roll. And you know what it does? It rolls, baby. Okay, I got to remember, I got stuff on here I still got to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to set that there. Hey, set that anywhere. All right, so, ooh, what do I have over here? I don't want to say the best for last. But one of the things I thought when I first saw this, as I went, okay, we're getting new Systainers, new Sortainers, new combis, and that Sis-rack is a home run. But my favorite Systainer, Sortainer, is this one. I have so many of these. I bought so many last year for home, or the year before for home. I love them because I have downsized certain cabinets in my shop and store it in these. It's an easy read. I have everything labeled. You'll see them all around the Sis wall. So I thought right away, oh, I'll just take the drawers out and put them in the new one. Once again, let's look at this. It's a tilt-in. It is not forward or backward compatible. Let's look at this drawer, okay? If we come in here, right here, Chris, look, you got to push these in and it comes out. Okay, let's set that there. Let's look at this. Okay. Yeah, baby! All right. Okay, so I want to talk about this a little. I'm going to take this apart because I can have one open drawer. These pop right out. They're little dividers. They're little dovetails right in there. Okay, that slide right in. Okay, these pop right out. I just got to get a good, see how they pop out? There's 2 tabs in the bottom. They snap right in on those tabs, and there's a grid system. Okay, and these slide in as well on little dovetails right here. Okay, always remember these tabs go down to snap in. Yes, I've put them in reverse. They don't work. Okay, and I'm just going to set that aside for now. Let's look at the grid system. Okay, now what fits in there is, let me see, I have some here. Oopsie. Right when you think you got everything solved, oh, there they are. you have these. These are the ones that go in the Sis-org. Let me refresh you on, you know what's really cool? Is when Minnie is not writing, she is paying attention.
I learned so much.
It's just so wicked cool. I love it. Okay, I'm looking over and she's going, wow, Sedge. Hey, look, Sparky likes it too. All right, so these are the Sis-orgs. We have them in the M, which I think hopefully everybody knows. You asked for them, and when I say you asked for them, the new Generation 3, there's 2 widths. You have M, which is your traditional, and you have L, which is L for, guess what? I just found this out, Minnie.
What?
Large.
Oh.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah. So with the Sis-org, you have, let's see if I get this balance. You have grids up here and also the grids in the bottom. Let's pull that out so you can see it. Okay, and you can see back in the wall I have this labeled pats because I have so many Festool pats in there. But the grid is also on top, so that also locks everything in, and those boxes lock in. And we have it in the L series as well. Okay, but hopefully everybody knows this, that they interlock. See that? So I could take this all out on the job site just like this.
Sweet.
All right. I love the front handle on, and once you get used to it and you go somewhere and you have nothing but T-locks, you're like, man, I wish I had that handle in front. It really makes a difference. Okay. So back to it. These are the old ones, and I'm going to pull this out. I'm going to tilt it out so you can see it. And you're going to notice it doesn't fit. Okay? It's narrowed in here. There's a little angle in here. It doesn't fit. Nor does the new one fit in the old. I thought I would call that out just in case you were wondering, okay, like I was right away. All right, so I'm going to put this back in, and let's look at this a little bit more, because over the years we've had several style boxes, and I've had to switch here. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So I am going to step through this now to show you. I think the best way to do this is just to put this back together. This will take, put a clock on me. Let's see how long this takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Chris, how am I doing?
8.
Keep counting.
9.
Keep counting. 10. Wow.
11. 12.
Go Ball State! All right. So I'm gonna, you love that.
I do.
Okay, so I'm going to take this. Let's look at this. I'm going to tuck this back in here so we can see it. I'm going to mention the grid again. Okay, this is the new Sis-org box. This is the offering. You'll see all the grids on the bottom. This is the assortment pack. We have other packs, other boxes, and I will show you compatibility momentarily. Okay, so the way they work is they go right into the grid, okay, and there you go. Easy pecheesy. I can also take this out and just put random stuff in here. You can foam these out any way you want, but they actually go in there, and it's designed for this style. Now, over the years, we've had 2 different colored boxes, okay, and some of them have been taller than others. These all fit in Systainers, Systainer ones. This is the newest of the old. Let's go with that. And I think, well, I don't think, I know it's all determined on these little pads right here at the bottom. When I put this in, and I don't put it on those grid lines and fit it in there, as I do this, it is such a tight, but it works, but not well, I should say, okay? And you'll see, look, it's rubbing on the top. So I will say this one wins again. I would just get new boxes. The next one is the very oldest, okay? You'll notice that these are really small, and when I put it in here, look, plenty of room, works great. This one has the taller feet on it, Okay? Minnie, you tell me. No. No. Okay? It's did that come through? Okay. If you didn't catch that, she goes, it's pretty. Okay. And we had them in different colors. So this one, I don't want to say will work, but you'll notice there's a slight rub on it. Where it won't work because it tilts in is if I have this in the back, you can't tilt it in. So what I'm going to say, just get the new boxes. They work fantastic. They fit in there. That little X fits on the groove, and it works like a champ, okay? So those are the boxes. The next thing I'm going to show you, this is the 3-drawer Sortainer, okay? We have other boxes out there in the grid system. Okay, will that work in here? Yes, if I take out this, watch. Oh, let's take it out so I can take it apart again. Somebody was telling me it was difficult to do the other day, and I said, no, it's not. It's wicked quick, especially if you go to Ball State. All right. Guess where the unit went to school?
Chirp, chirp.
Okay, but you see, look, you just got to fit it into the grid, and it works. All right, and that goes right in. See that? And once I get it in the grid, there it is, and it works off of the grid. I had it sitting off of the grid. Come on, Sedge. And there you go, okay? Now, there are certain ones that will not work. Okay, this one will, the really large one, but this one, this is in the catalog, will not work. It is too wide this way and this way. So that's a no-no, no-no. This will, but boy, you might as well just use the whole thing. See how that's a 3-drawer Systainer? Sortainer? Nice. Hey, I'm almost there. I promised I was gonna be, but there's so much to show, Christine. Okay, this is the one I was waiting for because there's sometimes I need a deeper drawer. And if we check it out, look, you have the same drawer system as the combi, as the 3-drawer, but you have it on top, okay? And check this out. Look at how deep this is. So, it's a tilt in, you have the grid on the bottom, but you can also take these boxes and also stack them. Okay, so I was kind of tricking this out for a cabinet install, but I didn't have time, but I got hinges here. I can have several different types of hinges. I can do a double stack in here. I got that depth, and boy, this would be a winner on the job site for sure. Okay, I wanted to show you the possibilities. Here's one that I think I could put it on a Sis-cat, Sis-roll, MW1000, but I'm going to the job site. I have my sander, I have my paper, I have my dust extractor, but what trade am I? Let's open this up and look inside. I could put my what? My frame, my mops or my rollers, sanding block. Look at this. I got wood fill. I could put some hardware screws in here because you take it off, put it back on. I got all kinds of stuff. This would be perfect for a painter. All right, so those are the offerings of the new Systainers for the fall 2024 launch here in North America. Nice. I think I covered everything. Hopefully I showed you a lot of possibilities on where to incorporate these. And I think I did okay.
They're available next week.
They're available
September 12th.
September 12th here in North America. Okay. Whew. Okay, what are the names? Bones got 3, Sparky Jr. 1, X-Bones, X-Bone. No, I'm not saying that, Sparky. Okay, and that's not happening. All right, hey, Sedge needs to keep his job. All right. All right, let's start over here. We're going to call everybody out. I was just looking. Where's my other Sis-rack? It's right here. Right here. I'm going to put this back up here. I'll tell you what's going to happen. I think I'm going to put this on the wall right over there when we're finished today, because I can't live without that now. All right, we have Jeff from Clarksburg, Maryland. We have Jerry G from Sugar Grove, Illinois. We have Rick from Tallahassee, Florida. Tom and Kelly from Eatonton, Georgia. Steve C from Inverness. Boom Boom from Olathe, Kansas. Johnny O from Atco, New Jersey. We have Lode from Stockholm. I believe that's Sweden. Is it Minnie? Yeah.
Yes.
Leslie from Bennett, North Carolina. Mike P from Oahu, Hawaii. We have Blake Weber from Novato, California. We have Mac from Anaheim, California. We have Dragon from Novi Sad, Serbia. Jim B from Greenbrier, California. We have Mr. Joe from Akron, Ohio. He just got, because he needs to live large, a Bent's woodworking hat. I saw it on Instagram. Yeah, man. Hey, Joe, show me the money. We have Pocono Joe from Lakeville, PA. We have Jurgen from Delft, the Netherlands. We have Yves from Shaker Heights, Ohio. Tim from Houston, Texas. We have Gail from Eden, New York. We have Ant. Ooh, my main man, Ant from Fontana, California. Patrick and Michelle from Ohio.
You know who that is?
Leather by Dragonfly. How you guys doing? We have Carrie from Dallas, Texas. Frank from Downers Grove, Illinois. We have Graham from Ireland. Somebody stopped me last week and said, hey, Sedge, it's Illinois. It's not Illinois. I go, I know. All right, we have Graham from Ireland, Martin from El Cajon, California, Steve from Preston, UK, Michael from the north of Germany, Paul from Reading, Berkshire, UK. He's always there with us, isn't he?
Yes.
Paul, you're awesome. We have Mad Hava from La Crosse, Florida. Dean from Fauquier City, Virginia. Cheryl from Derrida, LA. Apo from Aka, Finland. I still like Apo from Aka, Finland. All right. Our own Robin Campbell from Lafayette. How you doing, Robin? We have Bermuda Steve. We have Kenneth from Oak Park, Illinois. Jonathan from Houston, Texas. Stephen from Bellevue, Nebraska. Boy, we got a lot of folks today, eh? Hey, that's for the Canadians. I said, eh? Okay. Okay, we have Rob from South Devon, England. Doug from Mr. Zionsville. We have Joe from Waseca, Illinois. Andrew from Toledo, Ohio. Mike M., Mr. Martinez, Austin, Texas. We have Ray from Pensacola, Florida. Excuse me. Pensacola, Florida. Big Island Ed. We have Joshua from Las Vegas. Peter from Melbourne, Australia. I love that because it is about 1 o'clock in the morning there. Holy macanoli. We have Merlin from Walla, Washington. Stevie Z from Sweden. Mark S. from Woodcraft in Springfield, Virginia. We have We have Fish and Noogie from Petersburg, Pennsylvania. James from Juneau, Alaska. Wicked cool. We have Michelle from Paris, France. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Good to see you. We have Rick from sunny Blackpool, UK. We have the Woodcraft Dayton crew. That's amazing. We have Jacob from Rhode Island. Mark from Los Angeles, California. We have Matt from Tinley Park, Illinois. Kurt from Rochester, Michigan. Oliver from Southern California. Brent from Louisville. Warren from Batavia, Ohio. Mark Krimpenandelek, Netherlands. Mr. Hugster. How are you from Chichester? We have Michael from Edmonton, Alberta. Eric from Huntsville, Alabama. Johnny Ringo from Searsport, Maine. Paul, Cheryl, and Sam from Anthem, Arizona. Willie the Sparktrician. No, I'm not calling the dog that, Willie. John from Vermont. Swempa from Halmstad, Sweden. Jason and Yada, we love you, from Granite Falls, Washington. Leo from Holland. Jason from Fenton, Michigan. And it's him. It's him. It's Dirk from Dayton. All right, we have Norman from Fallbrook, California. We have, my North Wales brides. We have a fella Nueda Wid. Yes. We have Jay from Hartford, Connecticut. We have, you know what, they're saying stuff that I'm not supposed to be saying from North Wales, probably. Yeah. We have Matt from Newark, Ohio, and they're both like, he said it. Mark from Ipswich. Woo! Give me some good clams, if that's Ipswich, Mass. George from Tallinn, Estonia. Mark from Scotland. Jeff from Bloomington, Indiana. We have Beamery Timber Frames from Nashville, Indiana. We were just talking about Nashville, Indiana.
Mm-hmm, we were.
Woo! We have David. It's her, everybody. It's Gwen from West Virginia, the movie star. We have B. Double Dizzle from Bentonton, Arkansas. Robert from Delaware. Dana from Yalcott, Washington. B. Rad from, oh, that's so cool. B. Rad from Orlando, Florida. Johnny from Memphis, Tennessee. David from Atlanta. It's his first time here.
During lunch.
Oh, David, first time in real time. That is so daggone cool. We have Brad from Indiana. We have Dan, my main man Dan from Kingman, Arizona. We have Terry from Salt Lake City, Utah. Etienne from Roadport, South Africa. Hythe Woodworking Designs. You know who that is? Yeah. That's the governor. Yeah. The governor. Yeah. We have Des from Harrogate, England. Soren from Denmark. Fifi from Blitz, Slovenia. Chris from Malta. Chris, someday our paths will cross. I have been trying to get the Festool Live crew to Malta for a live. Sergio from Chula Vista, California. It's the mayor. Yeah. The mayor is here. It's Adam from Union, Maine. What's up, brah? We have Seth, the first time in real time. How you doing, Seth? We have Petri from Jolarvi, Finland. Chris from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Rohit from Seattle. We have Patrick from the Netherlands. Minnie is still writing on the other side.
No, I'm good.
She's good.
I'm good.
Minnie, I know you're good. All right. Wow. Hey, I kept that under 45.
That was good.
Yeah. Okay. I'm getting close. Okay, everybody. It's time for the weekend. And I am ready. Everybody in here ready for the weekend? We are working for the weekend. Woo! Keep your day job, Sedge. Okay. As we always say, we love you. Thank you for being part of us and letting us be part of you. This is so much daggone fun. I couldn't wait to talk about boxes today. I think everybody in here knew it. I was fired up. Okay, we will see you next week for 193 episode. We are basically 7 away from number 200. Ooh. Can you believe it?
I'm so excited.
I am so stoked. Okay, everybody, have a great weekend. I'll say it again, we love you. From Christy, Brent, Minnie, and the unit, have a great weekend.